Welcome back in. Father's Day is Sunday, and hopefully you had a great relationship with your father, but we certainly know the approach to fatherhood has changed for some over the years.
So this morning we're discussing some of those changes. Tony Kurre is here now to talk about that with us, whether those changes are real or not, better or worse. Hey, Tony.
Hi, good morning. How are y'all doing?
Good to see you. You both are fathers.
Yeah, yes.
It has changed a lot, generationally speaking. You know, gone are the days of a father who was the one who brought the money home, who worked hard. Mom stayed at home, and he didn't change diapers. He didn't go to ball practices. He just worked, and mom did all the work. And now it is, generationally speaking, totally changed over the last, say, 15 to 20, 25 years. And I think it's been beautiful because a lot more men, fathers, want to be part of their kids' lives. And now I think it's made actually some wives and some women uncomfortable that men are around their kids.
Have you
as
taken
much
a
as they
poll on
possibly
this?
can.
Oh, no, you're probably right.
No, I mean,
And we should say that you know, that's not across the board because you can't say that. It's different for everybody. But there were some who grew up in generations where their dads were rigid and they didn't show emotion and they had to make them tough. And then those dads, you know, they try to pattern that. But I think each generation tries to raise their kids better than they felt that they had it. Does that make sense? Make their lives better than they had it.
Yeah, I mean, I never threw ball with my dad.
Yeah.
You know, my dad worked a third shift. He was a newspaper distributor, and so he worked from 1 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. I didn't see him till dinner every night. But then towards the end of his life, we became best friends. And that was another thing I wanted to bring up too. We'll get to that second, but he became my best man at my wedding. He's my best friend, and he passed away about 4 or 5 years ago from cancer. But I think there was something he did that really taught me something, and that is when you're a father, when you're a dad, you're always a dad first. You're a friend second.
That's right.
And I think there's something that has happened in this world a little bit that I think dads and men want to be friends with their kids, and it doesn't work. I'm not saying you can't be friends eventually down the road. There were things my dad would share with me after I was in my 40s or 50s, and we'd laugh about it. And I can't believe my father's sharing this with me because my dad didn't share a whole lot. I saw my dad cry one time in his life, and I was a better man because of it. But it's just really important to remember that we're not here to be our kids' friends. We're here to be our kids'
But either way,
fathers.
there's no perfect blueprint because you're just living life.
Absolutely.
In fact, the only time I ever saw my late father cry was in church when he heard a powerful service. Yeah. But you know, we had a rough relationship. I'm not going to lie, and he actually never was able to go to any of my sporting events because of his work shift, and it never bothered me because I understood. And like you said, we had a better relationship as adults.
As a man and a father, revel in it, love it. Be around your kids as much as you possibly can. Just take it in and love your kids as much as you possibly can. It's just a wonderful thing. It's just one of those situations where, and particularly because we have divorces and everything, sometimes, you know, we always say, enjoy every moment you can with your kids because it goes by so quick. We'll cut that in half. And it's really hard. So just enjoy it, love it. And again, every situation is different. Yeah. But just get all you get, man, because it goes by so quick. I got a 20-year-old now. I got one that's turned 17 next week, and I got a 12-year-old. So I mean, it goes by so quick. But I'm so blessed. It bothers me. Can I say this? It bothers me that we have to have these father-daughter dances, and we have to have these special days for fathers to be with their daughters. I appreciate that.
I think your point is it needs to be every day.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate that. I understand that. And I like the fact that we're having a special day.
Sure.
We don't have mother-sons days.
Right. Well, and I will say this too, and we're kind of dominating this conversation. I'm sorry,
I'm
Janice.
listening. I'm enjoying
but
it.
I heard an analogy once. Like if you go to a fine restaurant, right, and you ask for a steak, all right, and because these people who say, listen, I need quality time with my kid, not quantity. Well, what if you order the best steak they have, right, and they bring you a little old teeny piece of meat, and you say, hey, what's the deal? And they go, listen, it's not the quantity, it's the quality that counts. If you don't have quantity time with your kid, quantity, you're not going to have that quality time to teach that one lesson or be able to get that one word of wisdom in. That's just my opinion.
Absolutely. And not all quality's got to be quality. Sometimes it is quantity, just to be around your kid as much as possible. Most kids will tell you they just want to be around you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even have to talk. I go to ball games with my kids and I sit there for 3 hours and won't say a word to each other, but we love being with each other.
There.
And it's just moments and it's memories we love. So enjoy Father's Day. Take everything you can get and take everything you can from it. And I know we can get into this later. There's a lot of fathers who don't want to be around their kids on Father's Day.
I don't get that.
Most men, I think, they want to spend every moment of the day with their kids on
I
Sundays.
thought my dad was perfect. I know he was not, but I thought he was.
Well,
and that's probably why we did.
And that's all, what's important.
That's why we did most of the talking because we knew we would probably get Janice emotional. We didn't want to do that.